and down at the south. Keep an eye on that. But for now, let's move north. We have been tasked with the mission of clearing Objective Hammer. It is a strongly held CSAT area. You have ferries to the northeast that is CSAT held. You have Objective Hammer in the middle, and to the southwest of that you have Selicano. We will be deploying from Camp Echo, as normally. Mojave will be tasked with the job of getting everyone there in one piece. We will be rolling big and heavy to get there. We're either going to take some marshals or a marshal and a freaking, what is that tank? That gas.
You have access to one slammer.
There we go. Probably one slammer, one marshal. We can fit everybody in that. That gives us enough firepower to kill everything in our path and then some. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get on that MSR, which is the orange thing. Roll right past Mobile Dagger. And then we're going to come into Panagia. Panagia is held with a lightly, or with a light force that has to be cleared because we have to go through that to get to the main course. Panagia is probably going to have some light mechanized forces. Well, last intel said that at least. So we will probably use this fork in the road, and we will use this area as a rally point. Given the terrain, we should be able to at least get eyes on using either snipers, scopes, or vehicle optics to see if we can get eyes
User
on.
in your channel timed out.
From there, after we clear Panagia, we're going to start working on our objectives. Now, our main mission is to take out the UAV assets they have that are held at Objective Hammer that are currently inoperable and for repairs. But should they become operable, it's going to make our lives shitty. In this area, we have possible enemy air. And when I say possible, I mean pretty possible. We have high concentration
100%.
of troops and ferries and Selicano. If you see, they
User
they
entered
bookend
your channel.
Objective Hammer. So if we try to go to Objective Hammer, we're going to have triple the amount of forces on us. So what we're going to do is clear Panagia, which is 1. We're going to swing wide left or down to the southwest around these hills in this mountainous area, well, as much as we can, to the number 2 spot. We're going to get Overwatch. We're going to clear through that little settlement there that is held at grid 200067. That's going to be an Overwatch point. Depending on what we have there, look in the elevation lines, we should be able to look over the hilltop to the east of that, but if not, we could transition over there using that defilade in between, coming back up onto the hilltop that is located at 203067. And I really hope you went through your math class, otherwise I'm speaking gibberish to you. But that'll give us good eyes right on Selicano. From there, we'll be able to mass fires, move our vehicles around, and begin an assault. We do have a few things in our corner. We have Hammer 1-1, which is a fixed air asset. A couple of F-35s. They are 5 mics out. They are strip-based, so they will not be available for us just right out of the box. We also have Gunslinger 6.5, which is a Blackfoot asset that we could use a little more readily. And then we have some Snake Eaters we could use, but that is not definite. But to complicate matters, they may have some anti-air assets in there, so those have to be cleared out. And Dark, you may like this, we do have UAV assets on our side, so we will probably be relying heavily on those. Oh yeah, you heard
Yay.
me.
I'm happy. I'm pretty happy.
Continuing on after we hit that Overwatch, getting eyes on Selicano is the important thing. So we may designate a recon team, but don't get a hard on because you won't be doing too much sniping from there. We just need to get eyes down on there so we can maneuver the forces into number 3, or I guess waypoint 3.3, whatever. From there, we have to take out Silicano. Forces there are going to vary. So pretty much we just have to clear through the town, which you can see an ass load of buildings. So security is going to be paramount. Even if you think we cleared them all, how do you really know? Because I ain't going in every damn house. So
User disconnected from your channel.
So we have to maintain 360 security at all times.
User joined your channel.
They will creep up on you and they will kill you. After we hit Silicano, we're going to swing to waypoint 4, which is that gas station. We're going to use this as a buffer zone from ferries because you know they're going to have radio comms. You know they're going to send a QRF out of ferries. We're also going to have bad guys at Hammer, so don't forget about that. But the point is, we can clear out Silicano enough. We can bring the mechanized units up in there, and that's going to be our firepower or our force multiplier for that. Or if we're really lucky, we could utilize that Overwatch and start engaging them at range, because it's
user
only about
joined your
1,000
channel
meters from the Overwatch to Hammer, which is a plus because we got good guns. So if we have to go infantry heavy, the gas station is going to be our Alamo, because it's more than likely we have 2 decent structures and that main route coming in. So if they're mounted coming through there, we can start hitting them with Titans and or PCNL. At the same time, we may have to split off the other team or vehicles, whatever we need to do, and take out those UAVs at Hammer. We can have the best made plans or best laid plans all we want, but it's just going to depend on the forces we have out there. Once we do that, we will get the F up out of there, roll back through Silicano as much as we can. We'll break contact to lessen, hopefully, our casualties, and then roll on out. I will need to talk with Oracle to see if we have the magical vehicle that spawns good guys as an asset to use, maybe once we hit an Overwatch or a rally point, just in case. But that is the plan as a whole. Everyone clear on that?
Real quick, kind of to expand on what you said about the magical vehicle that spawns allies, they're going to be the ones, once we clear Pangaea, they're going to be the ones who will be able to deploy from there. And we're going to send them to ferries and hopefully either bog them down there so that they can't deploy on Objective Hammer, so our mission will be nice and less incredibly difficult, or intercept them or supplement our attack, whichever one works. Either way, we want to get them involved. That's all I got for that.
Wow. No questions. So this plan is, go for it, Wombat.
User disconnected from your channel.
Exactly, we have artillery.
Negative.
Negative.
That would be easy mode, bro. Lucky.
What?
Why would you even send in soft forces if you could just shell it?
Would it be beneficial to bring mines to help slowly advance from Ferris?
That's a good idea. It's just, I don't think that we would be able to get people in there to plant mines safely. You know what I mean? It's within 500 meters of, they're within 500 meters of each other, and you can damn well be certain that they've probably got patrols all over the place.
You want to be that lonely guy that goes to place those mines?
I'll take it. Task.
I've got a whole bunch of mines.
I like how everybody wanted to be the hero there.
Don't be an hero.
Alright, so the thing is, given the kit that we have, we are going to need to have a couple of AT guys and an anti-air guy, or 2. Probably 2 and 2. Because I really don't want to get shot from a freaking helicopter.
The enemy does have an operating Kajman in the area.
And they hurt.
Which means insta-death.
9 out of 10 times.
Especially since the AI was quote-unquote balanced to be able to quote-unquote hit targets.
Go ahead, John.
I've got satchel charges. Do I need them, or
No,
shall
you
we?
do not.
Excuse me a second.
Wait, the one I
Well,
did is
swap those
backpack
out
full
for
of them.
explosives because we're going to be blowing up those UAVs.
Oh
And
yeah.
explosive charges are much more effective.
Hey Muffy,
Yo,
I'm still having problems with TeamSpeak and Acre, so
well, that's good because
Yeah.
we'll install Acre.
uninstall.
Get rid of it. Yeah, get
Yeah,
rid of it. We're
get rid
doing
of it.
something else. We're doing a new
Forum.
thing.
Forums. told-
User in your
told
channel
us to
timed
have,
out.
You know those
Well
things.
then,
You gotta read.
Don't
I know,
forget to
I-
check the
I know,
forums,
I-
people.
I haven't been on my computer lately. Sorry.
Bad timing.
You're all
man.
good. Just fix it, dude.
Yeah, it's really easy. Just install it just the way you installed
Now
Acre,
I've got all
and
this
it
extra
should be a lot
space
easier.
if I'm not
So.
using mines.
Well,
Oh, no.
good. Then that means you can carry a Titan or a PCML or
Or
a
more
Empire.
ammo for your LMG.
Or
Real
multi
quick,
User
an extra
entered your
UAV.
channel.
Listen,
Alright,
if we're
so
okay
I
with
can carry ammo for
if we're alright with the briefing with the squads, we can split up and start doing loadouts.
Yep.
If this concludes your briefing, you'll have 10 minutes to get on the pad.
Oh,